I am Thrag, bred to be the Grand Regent of the Viltrum Empire. I was created to rule. I was given power and fury and strength and rage to lead, to conquer, to kill.
Everybody, please welcome Thrag to the stage, Lee Pace.
Welcome to the main stage here at the Javits Center, home of New York Comic Con. This very space is where all of the magic happens all weekend long. We are bringing you so many great panels and videos, some of them hosted by me, your video producer and host Ashley Victoria Robinson, and some of them hosted by a slew of amazing talent. If you want to be able to make sure that even though you're not with us or you're catching up at home, you see everything that happened this year in 2025, head over to thepopverse.com. We've got memberships, we've got so much access to all the coolest stuff. In the meantime, sit back and enjoy your feature panel presentation.
So here we are.
Here we are, New York Comic Con. How many Comic Cons do we have between us on the stage right now?
300.
Wow.
And wow. So many people. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much.
Hello.
You guys are the best.
Who's enjoying New York Comic Con? Round of applause.
Yo,
All
look at
right.
all those costumes, too. Invincible. Yeah.
That was really good.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, right there.
Blue costume here, looking good.
There's a whole Adam Eve section.
What? Oh my gosh.
Dude,
Oh, my.
that's what's up.
All right.
I love you.
Wow, this is awesome. I think you guys are popular. People like Invincible, huh?
Unfamiliar feeling for me.
You're popular in all of our hearts.
All right, I don't mean to start with such a personal question, but I'm going to do it. What is everybody's favorite Invincible title card?
Oh. I'll go for no. You go first.
Wait, what is that? What do you mean, like?
So, like, you know, when somebody's about to say
Which
the
moment?
word, the title comes up and it says,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm still.
You can say pass.
Yeah, I'm gonna say pass because I'm not sure which part you're asking about. I know what you're talking about, but like, do you mean which moment?
Just of those that have happened to open the episode so far, I mean, I'll give mine. Mine is Powerplex.
Oh, you stole my answer.
Wait, what was the one where it kept happening throughout the episode and there was more blood each time?
That was season 1.
Okay, that's
Yeah, that's the one I
that's
also
the one,
remember.
Yeah. That one.
So we
That's
haven't
right.
topped-
Everybody agrees.
We haven't talked. Hold on. Hold on. You guys like the blood one better than the cracking from season 2?
blood.
Okay, Kraken was pretty good.
I'm very excited about the season 4 one. That one's going to be really cool. I can't tell you what it is.
Spoil it.
Nah.
Can I guess that somebody's about to say the word, and then it says, oh, okay.
That is
okay.
100% true.
Okay, but speaking of season 4, man, dude, it just seems like, I don't know, year after year, you guys get more and more beloved with this show, and you do better and better work. What's got you so fired up for season 4 right now?
Oh, I mean, it's an escalating show. So coming off of the Conquest fight at the end of season 3, you know, we have the show in a very different place. Mark Grayson is in a very different mindset. Eve has this problem going on with her powers. There's a lot of uncertainty about the future, and things are just going to get bigger and crazier and scarier and more intense. And, you know, we've got to top that Conquest fight somehow. So, you know, get ready for season 4.
Is there anything you think people would be surprised to hear about the making of, whether it's the first 3 seasons or this upcoming season, that you got to experience and we might not have seen?
Like anything behind the scenes wise?
Is there anything that kind of surprised you that people might be surprised to hear about?
I mean, I don't know. It's really moving, like the show. I mean, I think that, you know, people might watch parts of the show and think like, oh, you know, Robert's really into the violence, and I am. But, you know, I love the emotional moments and the time spent with the actors in the booth. I have cried so many times, and thankfully since season 2, we've been on Zoom, so I usually have my camera off and no one sees it, which is better, because in season 1 it was awkward because people could see me, and I was crying a lot. It was embarrassing. But, you know, it is what it is.
We just let that pause hang.
Steven, congratulations on being Emmy nominated.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hell yeah. What does it say to you about how far the show has come with its popularity and the rise of Invincible?
I mean, I don't know what it says to me. I've been fortunate enough to have 2 of these experiences now with Robert. The first one on a show called Walking Dead, and thank you.
They're not here. It's just us. We're on Invincible now.
And I appreciate you. I think it's a testament to Robert and his point of view and his heart and his brain, and that he's able to.
Trying to make me cry now?
Yeah, he really knows how to make wonderful stories that I think resonate with all of us. And I think, the Emmys were cool, but I think what I'm really excited about is like all of us showing up, doing a good job, and bringing something to you guys that you guys will really love. So thank you for supporting the show.
I remember back in Walking Dead, you put a tiger in the comic, and I was like, how are they going to do that? And then in Invincible, you had an invincible war.
Yep.
How incredible was his
Oh,
performance
yeah.
as many, many, many Invincibles?
Yeah.
Thanks, Gillian.
So,
Thank you.
so wonderful. I was
So
blown away.
distinct.
Yes.
Every single one of
Yes.
them was a completely different, distinct character. It was amazing.
That's where I was going, man. Steven, how did you find a way to put 18 different marks together?
If to strip the curtain behind the process, it was really just like us hanging out and being like, what's wrong with that one? And then they would tell me what was wrong with it, and then I'd be like, okay, cool, it probably sounds like this. And they'd be like, what's wrong with that one? And he's like, oh yeah, he has a bad relationship with, or he's like, oh, that one loves his dad. I'm like, oh, that's different. But that was really it. It was just like you're kind of reaching into their soul and being like, which version of what happened in his life, and what might that do to his voice? And there was a couple that were like, faking being tough. There were some that were like actually saw some crazy stuff. And then there are some that's like wants his dad to love him really bad. And so he, or maybe all the marks kind of want his dad to love him really bad. But, different versions of his tragedy changes his voice. That's kind of how I went with it.
Did playing all those marks and Invincibles, like what you just said, what you had to think about, what makes them unique, what's wrong with them, sort of thing, add a perspective to the main mark, the Invincible that we stay with?
I think so. I think and to be fair, I don't really. The joke was what's wrong with him, but they're all just kind of going through their own experience and living their own reality. But with Mark, I think he's sitting maybe in an awareness that maybe the others aren't as clear about. And I think that's the thing that's distinctive about this Mark is that. Of all the things he's seen, of all the things he's experienced, of all the veils that have been torn in front of him, I think he still wants to believe in good, and I think that is it just makes him a little bit, I don't even know how to describe it, Mark, that we love.
Yeah. Gillian, Adam Eve is such a legend.
Woo!
Looking back at Adam Eve at the beginning of the show compared to now, how would you describe some of the biggest changes in this evolution you've noticed in the character going into season 4?
Well, the end of season 3 was a huge reveal in terms of her powers, but the arc of the character from season 1 till the end of season 3 has been, a high school student becoming an adult, falling in love, going through a journey of self-doubt and isolating herself to finding a way that she wants to be a superhero. And I would imagine going forward, that's going to be even more complicated now that she knows that she has these crazy powers that aren't entirely in her control, and what does that mean for her as a character? So it's really fun, and like Robert said, we get to have these really emotional scenes also of the course of their relationship, even though we don't get to record them together. I still feel like you're there somehow. So that's also really fun too, to balance the huge action sequences with the emotional relationship scenes on this show.
I remember when the Adam Eve special dropped on us by surprise. We were at San Diego Comic-Con. That was awesome to watch. Did that episode help you kind of understand the character even more?
Her dad is so mean. I mean, does she have the meanest dad? No, I love
So
that.
far.
Yeah. She just keeps trying with her parents, and he's not open to. She's tried so many different ways to make amends with him or give him what she thinks he wants, and it's always wrong. But yeah, I loved that episode. How cool was that? That I got to see the whole history of the character unfold in front of me.
Yeah. I feel like the end of season 3, though, that conquest fight for
I
you,
know.
that had to almost just be like, okay, finally, we get to do this and show this.
Yeah, it's wild. Guys, I'm the strongest character in this universe.
Yeah.
Speaking of that conquest fight, though, Steven, it had to feel kind of nice to know your character was about to headbutt Jeffrey Dean Morgan's character.
I love Jeffrey. Yeah, Robert is a sick, twisted guy. And he really likes to mess with weird... It's pretty awesome to get Jeffrey D. Morgan there.
He was so great.
Man, that little speech he gives, in Whisper, the way that it's written in the comic, the way that it's delivered in the show, like, just really special. I think, Robert's been dreaming of this, I feel like, for 50, 40 years. Are you even...
54 years?
No, 40 years? I don't even know how old you are.
I am 31 years old, I'll have you know.
Ooh.
Are you kidding me?
You're 31?
I'm 31. I created The Walking Dead when I was 11.
All right. See, he's very precocious.
You
and
must know I'm 72.
Don't look a day over 71.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. We're at New York Comic Con. I think...
Oh!
But yeah, spoiler alert. I think the people here in the Empire Stage Room want to know about season 4. Where's season 4, Robert?
I don't think they do want to know.
No?
I don't believe them. Okay. All right, season 4. Should we share something with them?
I love seeing stuff at Comic-Con.
All right, let's do it.
For the people in the back, the front row just called, "Where's season 5?"
Hold on, let's roll the season 5 trailer. Go!
March of 2026, season 4. That's not too far away.
It's really not.
Hey, big thanks to everybody who's been working so hard to get that ready.
Big things, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Everyone behind the scenes has been working tirelessly to make this happen for you guys, and we couldn't be more excited to share it with you. It's going to be awesome.
I want to hear from Steve and Gillian. Does making the Burger Mart teaser, is that like a different kind of work? Is that a different session? How's that come to be?
It's interesting. It's weird to do a self-aware meta version of a guy that's being animated, and you know what I mean?
It's super weird.
I'm short-circuiting now talking about it. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun to play Mark as he's aware of himself that he's on his own show with you. Yes.
Yeah, it was fun. As I said, it's my first time, so thanks.
Sorry it took till season 3.
Yeah, no, it was really
4.
fun. It was a different day. I think it was its own day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any day in the recording booth for this show is a great day, so always happy to show up.
Do you record those together, or is that separate?
No.
It's a bummer we don't.
No.
Yeah, I would like to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't you even more impressed now, knowing that we never record together?
I am.
No, not really.
Yeah,
It
they're-
was tepid.
The secret is they don't like each other, so we have to keep them separate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is all an act.
Yeah.
Totally.
Contractually obligated.
As it was your first one, Gillian, did you find yourself bringing like a different?
They're so cold. My hands are very cold. Sorry about that.
Did you find yourself doing anything differently with the Adam Eve voice, or do you, because like Steven said, he's self-aware?
I think it's my voice. I don't know. I think it's pretty much my voice. No, but it was fun. It was like a slightly different tone. The comedy of that is slightly different in the world of the show, but it was really fun to do. Yeah.
And then is this the first time everybody just saw it just now? Like, or did you guys see this earlier?
I saw half of it earlier.
I saw it in a van ride over here. It was really cool.
I've seen it 49 times.
Robert, I think everybody loves the Burger Mart tease as a way to lead into new seasons.
You guys like these things?
Should you be in the next one? You.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that.
Everybody wants that.
Everybody wants that. Yes. Yes.
Nobody's getting that.
Oh.
Boo.
Would you ever cameo in one of your projects?
No. Cameos, I don't know. It's a pet peeve of mine. Every time I see like Peter Jackson in Lord of the Rings, I'm like, oh, how'd this happen?
You don't love the Joe
Peter
Russo
Jackson's in
scene in
Lord of the Rings.
Endgame?
Oh, those Joe Russo scenes. Joe Russo, stop.
Hey,
Stop.
he cast me on Community. I owe everything to Joe Russo.
Okay, fine. I'll let you do one more cameo, but after Doomsday, that's it.
So the
That's
season
it.
5 Burger Mart tease is Joe Russo and Invincible.
What
That'd
about
be
you as
confusing.
an animated version of you? Would you still hate
Oh my
that?
God, Gillian, can you just let it go?
Season
Nobody
5
wants this.
Burger Mart teaser. It's got to be Robert Kirkman or we aren't watching.
You think I won't end this show right now? You have. It's getting a little rowdy over there, and I'm getting scared. All right. Brandon, pull this together.
Are we going to get infinite Burger Mart teases with each new season?
Yes, and I'm going to be in every single one of them.
We did it, guys.
I don't like this.
What's the secret sauce behind this? How does the animation team prepare? Take us behind the scenes from that side of it.
I will say I honestly don't even know whose idea the first one of these was. It definitely was not mine. Zach McVicker, I believe is his last name. I'm going to pray that it is. I believe came up with them. I know that he always writes the first draft. And then Simon Rasiopa comes in and does a pass. And then I'll sometimes add a couple more meta jokes and like pepper something else in there to make it as a snake eating its own tail as possible, because I think that stuff is funny. But yeah, it's a team effort, and I think that they're really good because the marketing team at Amazon is really strong and has a really strong hand in them from inception. And then we work with a studio in France called Bobby Pills to produce these, because everybody on the show is so like intensely working on the show that this has to be like an outside job. And we love them. This guy named Balak, that's kind of a buddy of mine. He works on them over there, and it's really great being able to bring another animation team in to kind of like envision the world. And I don't know, it's a fun process every season to go, okay, how are we going to do the Burger Mart teaser this year? And we got ideas for next season. It's going to be a lot of fun.
You keep mentioning season 5. They're not going to stop. They're not going to stop. You see? You're inviting it at this point, Robert.
All right, next year, if we come back, we'll bring a trailer for season 5 and maybe season 4.
But based on what we just saw, not just like that great animation of the Burger Mart teaser, like the dynamic we just saw with the two characters at the table. Can you talk about maybe how that is accurate to the tone of what we're going to see between them and everything in season 4?
Well, I mean, I think the fun of these is that they're not very, they're a little bit out of character and things like that. But yeah, I mean, I think that Mark and Eve, their relationship is really in a really solid place moving into season 4, and it's happening at a time when there's a lot of bad stuff happening, so it's not ideal. So we put these characters through their paces every season, and season 4 we do it twice as much.
Is that true? How are you guys feeling about having a little bit of happiness in a world where that's kind of tough to maintain?
A little bit of heaviness.
Happiness.
Happiness.
A happiness.
A little bit of joy.
I mean, it's always good. It's good.
I'm trying to get you to talk about season 4 without spoiling
Yeah,
anything.
there's nothing we can say.
Would-
Is there Battle Beast stuff in season 4? Yeah.
That's so, the Battle Beast sold a few issues, by the way. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
That was pretty cool. All right.
All right, guys, stop it.
Confirmed. But, I mean, listen, we talked about Conquest, and I think among the many things people are looking forward to this season, you might have, if you looked closely at that teaser, because I watched it like 7 times already as well, you might see something that rhymes with schmag.
Yeah, you guys might have caught a. Did anybody catch a glimpse of Thrag in that teaser? Yeah, Thrag is the Grand Regent of the Viltrum Empire, and I think that if you've been watching this show since the first season, just the idea that we're going to meet the Grand Regent of the Viltrum Empire and encounter him in season 4 kind of gives you a good indication of the fact that this might be a fairly Viltrumite-heavy season.
The Conquest arc in the comics is one of the most beloved arcs, not just in Invincible, but like in comics. It's very, people almost unanimously love that, and anybody who's not in that unanimous is wrong. And then you guys put it in the show, and it's one of the best received shows, highest rated shows ever. So,
Thank you.
how can Thrag keep that momentum going in the shadow of Conquest? Now, how do you kind of deliver that in season 4?
Yeah, look, there is a lot of, big stuff in Invincible, and it's an escalating show. We're trying to make every season better than the one before it, and Conquest is going to be extremely hard to top. I think we all agree. And I think the way that we're going to top that very much involves this character Thrag, who is just a monumental addition to the show that is going to change everything you know about the Invincible universe.
I feel like that's a really important role to nail down how it's delivered.
Does anyone in this room want some news? I don't think you do. I need to hear you in the back. I need to hear you in the front. I need to hear more. Okay. Bring it down. I need to hear a pin drop in here. Need to get real quiet. Can we get real quiet? Get real quiet.
I am Thrag, bred to be the Grand Regent of the Viltrum Empire. I was created to rule. I was given power and fury and strength and rage to lead, to conquer, to kill.
Everybody, please welcome Thrag to the stage, Lee Pace.
That was the best. Awesome.
Hey
Keep
guys,
it going,
how
keep
you
it
doing?
going, keep it going.
What do you think?
Wow.
Now, just for the red jacket.
Wait till you see the fur coat.
How was that for a casting reveal? That was awesome. Wow. Lee, welcome to Invincible.
Hey, I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to see your reaction to it. My God, you guys love this thing. This is exciting. I feel like I'm in for quite a ride.
I feel like we are too.
Very much so.
Man, Thrag is a character a lot of people have been looking forward to, Lee. How were you introduced to Thrag, and what's got you pretty hyped up to bring him to life in season 4 of?
Well, you record these in like a booth by yourself with everyone on Zoom. So basically I'm taking everything Robert's telling me to do. I'm saying, okay, all right, let's try it like this, let's try it like that. Now let's try it like this. And then he stitches it together, and it was just a few weeks ago that I saw some scenes with my voice and Thrag, and I was like, damn, this is gonna be fun. Like, this is gonna be cool.
You have played some pretty awesome bad guys. Foundation, that was good. Lord of the Rings. Guardians of the Galaxy. How does Thrag compare to some of those roles?
Well, Thrag is stressed. You know what I mean? He's stressed. He's got a lot on his plate. He's got some big responsibilities. I mean, he's a dangerous guy, but is he a bad guy? Is he a bad guy?
I don't think so. From a certain point of view, he's the hero of the story.
Right? You know, he wants to help his people. He's Thragging out there, right?
I don't know, Steven, is he a bad guy?
Huh?
It depends what episode.
Oh, okay.
But he's a very formidable, scary guy for sure.
Robert, how early on were you starting to think that Lee Pace could be the guy for this?
Honestly, long before the show existed.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you just kind of get things in the back of your mind, and watching Pushing Daisies and *Halt and Catch Fire*. Just Lee's performance in *Halt and Catch Fire*, especially, just is so
Incredible,
like powerful and moving, and really just kind of just like was so memorable for me. And he just has this perfect tone to his voice that to me embodies everything that Corey Walker and Ryan Otley and I always wanted to bring out of Thrag.
I got to see Lee play Richard II because
no
we
way.
went to college together.
We did.
And I will never forget you
my
playing
gosh.
Richard II,
Oh
the
my
titular role. And so I have known what an incredible actor you were since I was 17 years old. So this is so surreal to be on stage with you.
God, what a time
Mere
that
3
was.
years later, here we are.
I know, right? 21, fresh as lettuce.
21 years old, excited to be back together. But I'll tell you though, like as a freshman in college to see the seniors do the play was such a big deal. And Lee is such a sublime actor, and you always have been. And I'm telling you, I've always remembered you in that role.
That's sweet. Thank you. Well, I hope I don't fuck it up. Excuse me.
To the Invincible panel, I think we're okay. Yeah. Thrag is obviously a very powerful character, but he's also like super smart and calculated. There's a key, trying to find the balance in that. I'm curious, like not just the voice, literally the voice, but like the character, what makes him tick. Like how'd you kind of find the starting point, and what did you discover about Thrag along that journey?
Well, I feel like he's a pretty cool customer. You know what I mean? He's he knows how powerful he is, and he's patient, and he's got a plan. But there's a rage inside of him that is, violent in a way that only Invincible can be. So, yeah, like I said, like watching the show, you understand that this is a tone like nothing else, right? I love that we can go from Burger Mart to like, the most insane parts of the galaxy, like within seconds, right? So it's definitely one of those things as an actor, it's like anything can happen, You can try anything, do anything,
We're going to open this up to audience questions in a couple minutes, so go ahead. We got one already jumping up. You were ready. We'll get to you in a second. I got a few more first. But Steven, I want to hear from you about Thrag. I mean, you've taken on some pretty brutal opponents as Mark, as Invincible. I would just love to hear about what it was like to get ready to suit up against Thrag. Well,
Me?
yeah.
Well, it's interesting talking about this in front of everybody because, like, this is actually not such a singular acting experience. You're in a booth, and then you also, there's this, collective, there's the animation, There's all the design, and so I don't know if I can speak from that point of view. I think it's more just like I get to watch it at the end in the same way you guys do, and I'm also kind of really taken by it as well. So I kind of share in the experience in between screams in the booth. You know, I'm just like really like screaming most of the time in the booth. That's what I'm doing. I'm in the booth.
Sorry about all the
I'm
screaming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gillian, over under 15, how many times is Adam Eve going to have to save Invincible from Thrag?
Every time.
I mean, you know, he needs to learn lessons over and over again. So I don't know, as many seasons as we have.
It's valid. All right, man, you were ready. You were ready, man. Hop up. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Ryan Michael.
Hey, Ryan.
I'm actually a voice actor, and pretty much my question piggybacks on a lot of what you guys have been talking about. First, I want to compliment Gillian and Steve. You guys had really challenging deliveries with trying to be unemotional talking to your parents, and then you had so many scenes where the visor's on where you had to be like judging Oliver's actions and stuff, and you played it perfectly. Like, I don't know. I thought you're already just a voice actor, so I mean, you're already just using your voice to sell it, and now you don't even have the eyes in the animation to sell it. So I thought you did a brilliant job.
Agreed.
Robert, how do you get them there? Because it sounds like you're heavily involved in the booth. How do you get them to sell the emotion you wrote on the page? Like, how do you motivate them? How do you tell Steve, scream to 11 today?
Yeah, I mean, we have a really great voice director in Meredith Lane who works with the actors and does the reading of the, you know, because these are all scenes where the other actor isn't there. So she's always playing the other actor and working opposite of them. And she, you know, is really the guiding force helping to shape these roles. Myself and Simon Rasiopa, we kind of drop into the background and we give notes and kind of direct things. But I have to say, you know, we have conversations and we discuss these roles, but it all starts with casting and bringing in these actors and giving them the latitude to embody these characters and bring what they want to bring to the roles. You know, I'm always blown away, and the best days in the recording booth are when I sit down and I go, all right, this line's going to go this way, and I want to make sure this line goes this way, because you have some kind of sense of like what you want out of a line of dialogue, and when they start talking, it's just like, all right, don't need that anymore. You know, like it's mind-blowing, like just how like a few simple words can change into something almost magical with the right actor, and everyone on this stage is the right actor.
Thank you very much. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Go to this side. What's up, man? What's your name?
Hey, my name is Hudson. My question is for the two of you in the middle, I guess. There's all these huge sort of world-saving battle moments in season 3, but feels like the season was really about your character's relationship. Gillian already mentioned this kind of, but how do you guys balance the sort of like punctuated moments where you're just kind of like talking on the roof and being human beings with the like save the galaxy stuff?
I babysat Hudson from when he was 6 years old.
This is Hudson?
This is Hudson.
Gil knows everybody
Yes.
in this room.
Everyone.
Hudson is the reason that I know anything about comics. We used to play Batman. I was Two-Face. Hudson was Batman Beyond. And my whole career, I've only wanted to impress Hudson, and it took to Invincible for it to finally happen. And thank you, Robert. You sent him some Funko toys, and I finally am cool. It's only taken 20 years. So this is so emotional for me right now.
that
Gillian,
answer
you
your
didn't answer the
question?
question.
Okay, they're fun to record.
You know, I think what's really cool about this show is that we're not aiming for maybe a version of what we think animation is from the way that we understand it. Instead, it's like we're approaching it from like a real place of like we want to like get to the emotion and then also honor the medium that it is. And so whenever I do those intimate scenes with Gillian, I always ask to hear your reads. And they're always so perfect. And so I just get to just like go off of it. She sets a really wonderful tone, and then you play the real, true intimacy of that moment. And yeah, it is confusing of a process, though. I will say that, because you're not experiencing it live.
Thank you.
Hudson, everybody.
Hudson. Has there ever been like one of your co-stars that when you heard their voice in the role for the first time, you were like, "Whoa!" I was like, "No."
Aaron Paul, I thought, did such an incredible job. I was really blown away by his performance, the emotionality, like the pathos of it. I mean, and that's something that I also love as an audience member, because as you said, I kind of watch the show as a fan. So much time has passed with the animation, I've forgotten what's happened, and I'm always so blown away by how grounded, how emotional, and how invested the voice performances are. So, congratulations.
Yeah.
We've got an Invincible cool hoodie right here. What's your name?
I'm Phil, and I've read in a lot of places that as the seasons go on, you're going to stray farther away from the source material. Is that correct here?
I'll debunk that here.
You'll debunk that here?
We may weave some new things here and there. There might be a few bits in season 4 that are not from the comic that I'm very excited about. But for the most part, you know, a lot of the big stuff that you guys are, if you're fans of the comics, that you're really dying to get into the show, they're going to get into the show. It's really important to me for Invincible to take the approach of, if it's not broken, don't fix it. You know, if it seems like it's working in the comics, I want to make sure that we support it and help it live on the screen instead of changing it in some way.
So they're not going to find Jetfire on the moon, episode 5.
They are now.
Thanks, Phil.
Thank you guys so
Has there
much.
ever been something from the comic that was broke and you did fix it?
I mean, I feel like yes, but I can't remember it right now. I mean, there's some things we definitely have left out. I mean, you know, that, you know, didn't really need or didn't think it really worked. So, yeah.
It's cool.
Hi there, my name's Gaff. This is a little off topic, but there is a hot internet conspiracy that I need to ask Lee Pace about. Confirm or deny that Vanessa Carlton's 1,000 Miles was written about you.
Are we?
Is that?
Lee Hudson's right there. He can take this guy out.
I'm going to need you. What are you talking about?
You know the song 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton? You know what I'm talking about? So allegedly the internet believes it's either you or Glenn Howerton that this song.
Do you know Vanessa?
Yeah, I don't know, but she was at SAB when like you were at Juilliard, and she said that she wrote that song. She had a crush on an actor who was at Juilliard, and I guess the internet thinks it's you. You're crush worthy, so I believe it.
I think you're going to have to ask her.
Who in this room
is
hasn't
news
written
to
a
me,
song
sir.
about Lee Pace? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Well, I'll have to listen to it again, and maybe next time we meet, I can. I mean, what?
All right, thank you.
All right, we're gonna talk. Keep the questions to.
Invincible.
All right, right up here.
Hello, my name is Steven Bonner. It's an honor to talk to you. I gotta say, it really is amazing. The comic and the cartoon itself shows how it can definitely take inspiration from something that existed, but still make its own original thing altogether.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of that is because, you know, I'm present in the production and I'm kind of bored with the comic to a certain extent. So, you know, we do want to pay tribute to it, but I do enjoy tinkering.
Yeah.
I do
Which my
consider
question-
this show to be a second draft.
Yeah, to which I was curious. Now, I do enjoy them, but I was just curious the motivation for some of the interesting changes, like gender swaps or the different ways characters came to revelations. I'm just curious where those design ideas came from.
I mean, a lot of the gender swaps and things like that are because there were next to no women in the comic to begin with. I mean,
Good point.
You know, I was very young. I was 23 years old when I started Invincible, and comic books have traditionally been a male-centered medium. You know, as things have progressed and gotten better and more equal, you know, it's important to try and, you know, Gina Davis has this great like talk where she talks about how like gender equality is so, or gender inequality is so prevalent that oftentimes when you try to get an audience or a crowd in a movie to be 50-50, you get 30% female and 70% male, and to the eye, it just looks like 50-50 gender equality. So ever since I heard that, I've always tried to get as close to 50% as I possibly can.
Yeah, but what I meant to say.
I'm not pandering, it's just stop it.
Go ahead. It's not the gender swap that I was really talking about. It's just like how these changes, like for example, in Invincible War, certain characters were killed in different ways. I mean, obviously some characters you couldn't use because of copyright infringement, but other characters that were part of Image Comics were just written out completely. So I was just wondering.
Yeah, I mean, some of that was because in comics you can freewheel. Like a good example. We'll get through this question, I promise. A good example is Spawn. Spawn appears in the comic. That's because I can call Todd on the phone, Todd McFarlane, the creator of Spawn, and go, hey, can Spawn appear in this issue? And he goes, yeah, and then it happens. When you're on Amazon Prime and you're a show, I call Todd and I go, can Spawn appear in a TV show? And he's like, oh, I got to call Jason Blum. I got to do the thing with this person. And then I'm like, it's too much trouble. And then we don't do it.
Thank you.
What's your name, man?
My name's Jeremy. First
Jeremy.
of all, thank you all for joining us this evening. Robert, my question's for you. So I love the character of Alan. It's been really fun to watch that storyline kind of build and grow. I was wondering if you could talk a little bit about working with Seth, especially since him and Evan are executive producers on the show as well. Like, what is it working with him in that regard, and also working with him as a voice performer?
Yeah, I mean, Seth's great. I love, talking to Seth and Evan, chatting with them, getting their take on things. They're awesome guys. Anybody here watching The Boys? Does anybody like The Boys? Right? I'm here to announce that The Boys is coming back on Amazon Prime in, I can't say, but for the record, I do know. So anyway, Seth's Alan the Alien is great. So that's a really good example of, again, worked on that character for 16 years. Never in a million years did I look at Alan the Alien and go, that guy sounds like Seth Rogen. But it was something that he had suggested, like, maybe I could play Alan. That's my Seth Rogen impression. It's pretty good, right? So anyway, and it's just another thing where it's like, now I don't hear any other voice when I think of Alan. If I'm writing Alan dialogue, I hear Seth Rogen's voice, and it's really amazing to, have someone of his caliber, playing that character.
Thank you so much.
We all just noticed that.
Shout out to the frog.
Oh, hell yeah.
Look at that frog. Have you ever had a character that you wrote with an actor's voice in mind for it?
Yeah, I mean, Battle Beast was totally written. I mean, look, should I say this on the panel? Battle Beast was totally written as Worf fan fiction, because I'm a huge Star Trek The Next Generation fan. And so I'm just writing Worf dialogue when I write Battle Beast. And so getting Michael Dorn to actually come in and be the voice of Battle Beast was definitely one of many pinch me moments I've had. So yeah.
All right, let's go over here.
Hi, I'm Kristen. In the vein of crossovers, this is for our VAs. Who do you think in the Marvel or DC universe that your characters would be besties with? Can be a hero or a villain.
You go first.
Who would my character be best friends with?
Peter Parker.
I don't know. They cancel each other out. I don't know. Maybe I feel like maybe he liked Batman.
Woo!
Maybe they'd be friends with Batman.
I mean, Thrag doesn't have many friends, I don't think. But he definitely is going to want someone he can go get pizza with and gossip about things. So what do we think? Like Ultron? Give me some suggestions.
Dark side, yeah.
Yeah, all right. So maybe Thrag can be kind of a popular guy among the other baddies.
Okay, what was you had the toy. Martian Manhunter. What was the Martian Manhunter? That's who I'm friends with.
Oh, okay.
That was another one of my characters. I was Two-Face and Martian Manhunter. Thank you, Hudson.
Thank you.
Hudson!
Hudson!
I just want to derail this panel to point out that I just noticed 2 Rexplodes in cosplay sitting next to each other, and it's the greatest thing ever. That's pretty awesome.
Did you guys come together or just happen to sit next to each other? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's hard out there for a Rex.
Do you ever feel bad?
Huh?
Do you ever feel bad?
Full stop.
Do I ever feel bad?
About what you do to some of these characters and then in turn
You could
us?
end that sentence with feel. But
You said you cry many times when recording. You've already revealed that you
don't
have
point out the inconsistency of my jokes. I feel terrible. I do like I don't know, like when you're writing this stuff, if you're really sad, that's how you know it works. So yeah, I feel terrible. I miss Rex deeply. But I hate Jason Mantzoukas. Next question.
Hi, my name is Paul, and I was wondering if Invincible will ever come to physical media like Blu-ray and DVD.
Would anybody like that? No.
He's joking.
Maybe.
I think he's joking. I think he's joking. You're not joking? Oh, no. Damn.
Hi, my name is Paul.
We don't know.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, man.
I would like that too, but you know.
Hi,
I hope
my
all
name-
the people at Amazon heard the cheers.
Call Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, come on, Jeff.
Come on, Jeff.
You got the money?
We'll get him on FaceTime real quick.
Yeah, make me some of those Blu-rays. Sorry, go ahead.
All right, here we go.
That's just how I talk to Jeff.
The name's Paul. First of all, huge fan of all of you guys. My question was mainly for Steven. I wanted to know, how did it feel as a redemption arc for you to build to first Negan again as in the different universe of also Robert Kirkman?
I think any chance to work with Jeffrey Dean Morgan is a chance you take. It was really fun to like connect those dots and like kind of honor a weird meta. If you want to stay with me here in a meta conversation, we can be here for like 20 more hours. But I'll spare you and just
No,
say,
it was more of like what was like I guess like the motivation like inside you. Like I don't know if you had like some inspiration behind it that you know that you were able to deliver into. Your
I see.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's just like, you know, my favorite part of making this show is when we go back for ADR. Is after I've seen the performance that they've animated, I like going back in, and I'm sure it's agonizing to everybody else involved, but like I'm just like, we're not, let me do all of it over again. And I will sit there and nitpick over like what kind of gurgling scream I'm gonna do this time. And that's my most fun because you're just like looking at what the animators did, which is such incredible work, and you're just like filling it in to honor that performance. So for me, watching him repeatedly smash his head with his head, I wasn't even thinking about Jeff. I was just honoring the head smash. You know what I mean? Just doing what I got to do.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. You guys are all amazing.
Sometimes you just got to honor that head smash.
Yeah.
Over here.
Hi, it's nice to meet you all. My name's Cyrell, and my question was, what personality trait do you share with the character you portray?
Self-doubt.
Debilitating narcissism.
Evil. Pure evil.
Okay. Oh, so Steven, this is for my best friend. Her family really likes you. Can you say hi to the Lee family?
Hi, Lee family.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
And hey, Hudson. We're gonna go back over here. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Elliot Goss.
What's up, Elliot Goss?
I have a question. Who's your favorite Invincible variant and why? And would you want there to be more?
Ooh.
Good or bad?
I'll go first. Mine's actually in line right here. It's Cape Vincible, sometimes known on the internet as Sinister Mark, but I do not endorse that name. I just think he looks the coolest. I like the black and yellow. That's why I pulled him into that scene in season 2, because I wanted to see him early. And yeah, I just love that guy.
I'll go. What was the name? Is it Mask Invincible, the one with the drapey mask?
Yeah, Mask Vincible.
Mask Invincible. He was interesting because like he ended up sounding like Daniel Plainview from There Will Be Blood, and I didn't intend on that per se, but that's what came out. And then it made me really interested in him because I was like, why would he do that? What would have caused him to talk that way? And I just want to know.
Don't ask me.
Yeah, man.
Hey, great question, man. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I gotta say, on the I made a big mistake when it came to all those alternate Invincibles, because when I was writing that script, I realized I can't do Invincible 1, Invincible 2, Invincible 3. Like, I needed to give them distinct names so that it would be memorable, because there's so many things involving those names that go through production, and everybody needed to know exactly which Invincible was in each scene. So I was like, all right, I'm going to give them unique names. But I didn't think they would ever be public, so I gave them the goofiest names ever to amuse me. So like, this Invincible doesn't have goggles. He's no gogglesable. And then there's an Invincible that has a mohawk, so I'm like, that's Mo Vince-a-hawk, because that's funny, right? And then they're in the subtitles of the show, if you watch the show with the subtitles, and I did not realize that was going to happen. So I apologize if I worry about people that watch it with the captions on that are like, well, this is completely taking me out of this very serious show. These names are ridiculous, but you know, sometimes people make mistakes.
I think that's perfect.
All right, I think we're gonna get to our last question over here. No pressure.
Okay, hopefully I can
Take us home.
make it sound good. This is for Mr. Kirkman. I learned a lot today about just how involved you are in this show. On top of course, everything else with the comics, Battle Beast setting records for sales, other things you're involved in.
Yeah, baby.
Other things you're involved in that I Want to Be a Show, Energon Universe. My question is it difficult to balance everything that you have on your plate?
He's a clone.
My kids are 19 and 16. My son is off to college, and my daughter doesn't want to have anything to do with me, so that helps. But that's not true. We're good friends. But we hang out. We go to the mall. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Juggling it all is extremely difficult. I have to do a tremendous amount of like catching up when I move from project to project now, and I didn't have to do that when I was younger. But yeah, I love what I do. And I think it's a tremendous gift from all of you that I'm able to, write Invincible as a show, do this Battle Beast comic, and some of the other stuff that I do. I couldn't be happier with everything that's been going on. And, I feel like I owe it to you guys to keep doing cool stuff. So thank you.
Thank you.
We got time for one more. Let's do it.
Go back on.
Maybe two more if we go quick. I keep seeing you making angry faces. Go ahead.
This is for Steven, really quickly.
Yeah.
Do you think Oliver's going to get more brutal following the Conquest fight?
Oh man, he's already so brutal. I think he's itching. I was gonna come up with something, but I have nothing. But yeah, he's badass. Yeah.
There might be some brutal Oliver moments coming in season 4.
Yeah.
We could say that.
Yeah.
It's not too much of a stretch.
Little brother gonna be pretty badass.
Find out March of 2026. Right around the corner. All right. Last one. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Sai, like the weapon.
Nice.
This is a question for Steven. I love you. I'm just trying to see, I'm still trying to decide if I like Oliver or not. Do you draw anything from your real life with your real sibling relationship to cultivate your voice the right way when you're speaking with Oliver?
I think there's a big age gap between those two. And also, Oliver grows quickly, so that's a thing. But you know, I think it's like a mix of parental worry with like young, inexperienced everything.
Yeah.
So maybe he's a little bit more forceful than he needs to be because he's just worried.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you guys.
I love it. All right. Well, I do a bit with all the actors and filmmakers and writers who I get to talk to, who bring these characters to all new life in movies and shows. And I thought it'd be cool. We take a picture where we're reading the comic together. And I thought it'd be cool to like do that with the whole crowd here. So I think we're gonna get a photographer on the stage really quick, and we're gonna turn around and take a picture with the whole Empire stage room to celebrate Invincible.
The woman, here, go to over there, all the way over there. Shannon,